Nice.
So we should be live now, guys. So that was a process. So hello, everyone. We are switching from Zoom to StreamYard, courtesy of Peter Urbanowski. Sorry, Kyle, you're behind all the scrolling. You're behind all the scrolls.
That's okay.
You'll have to be loud. You'll have to be loud. Very cheddar. So tonight I wanted to get you guys together because I wanted to talk about, does this really work? And the topic that I chose was SEO titles. And the reason I chose SEO titles is because when Peter and I met, I think it's almost been a week and a half now that Peter and I got together, and he looked at one of my videos and he told me he loved it, but he said my title was terrible. So, and
I don't think those were the exact words I used.
No,
I think I was a bit kinder.
He was a lot kinder. He just told me that nobody was going to find me based on that title. So, let's see. Allie G's here. No way. And Sally D is here. So I gotta. Hey. So Allie G. This is Kyle and Peter, but we have Kyle and Bruce, two of my buddies here on YouTube, and they're a lot of fun. If you guys don't know Allie, you guys got to get to know her. And Sally D, she's awesome. She does morning sunrise with Sally D, but it's a lot of fun. So, Peter, feel free to click on these for me as I talk, okay? So,
Absolutely.
guys, this is kind of a new format for us, so bear with us as we do this, but we want to talk about SEO titles. So before I get into that, I wanted to kind of do a round robin really quick and just ask everyone here if they have channel goals. So Peter, you can go first.
Channel goals would be to eventually get to 1,000 subscribers, become monetized, and then just go from there. But for the short term, it's all about just trying to get to each of the 100. So my next one is 200, then 300, then 400, and so on.
Kyle, channel goals.
Yeah, so kind of to piggyback off of what Peter said. Hi, everybody. I know we're hiding the cheese. Oh no,
I know.
But it's okay.
Turn your head to the side.
There you go.
Hey, you got rid of it. Okay, someone got rid of it so they can see me now. But yeah, kind of similar. Like there's long-term goals, there's short-term goals. So like obviously long-term, I want to grow the channel. I want to if I can be monetized, hey, great. But and I always got to fight myself because I don't think I'm there yet, like baby steps, right? Like I just want to improve and just try to find out what works. Like I think I might have found something. Like I think I did a really nice format video that I got like tons of good feedback on. So just kind of finding myself, just growing, like, I've already grown so much, like with skills and being able to talk and stuff. So there's so much more to get to YouTube. Just growing, trying, making friends. Like you guys are, I think you got to consider you guys as friends. There's friendships to be had. There is skills that you can get. You get more comfortable talking to people. Just the rewarding feeling you get when a video does good and stuff. So yeah, I think there's all kinds of goals out there, but just kind of take it one step at a time.
So, what was your goal? I didn't know if I heard the specific goal.
Oh, a lot of them.
Sorry,
there's all kinds of them. There's all kinds of them.
Well, pick one.
I don't have one.
Give us a channel goal.
I don't have one. There's all different kinds.
All right. Well, that's going to be a problem, and I'm going to get back to that. All right. Okay. So, Bruce, channel goals.
Hello, everyone. My short-term goals would be to get to monetization My long-term goals would be to use this platform to expand my business. I do a lot of coaching and mentoring with men and families, particularly communication with their children and their spouses. So I wanted to use the YouTube platform as an opportunity to increase my business reach. And I've developed a guide that parents can download that would help initially, and just make better content with every single video. That's my goal. Try to use some metrics that I'm observing to do a better job with making my next video a little bit better than the last one.
Awesome. So I think everyone knows my goal to get to 100,000 subscribers, because I want one of those plaques. It really is all about the trophy for me. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how I'm wired. I played sports in high school, and that's me in a nutshell. So I wanted to just kind of bring that to the forefront, because I think as small creators, it's fun when we get into chats, and it's fun when, we have all these friendships going, and like Kelly's joining the group. Hey, Kelly. So it's awesome, but I am very goal focused. And Kyle asked me today, Renee, like, wow, your channel's growing, and it's because of goals. So whenever we chat, I'm going to bring it back to goals. That being said, we promised a conversation about SEO titles. And so I wanted to open it up and share that when Peter and I talked about 10 days-ish ago, and he pointed out that my title for a video that I made wasn't searchable. And I had never really, I know we talk and hear a lot about SEO titles and search titles. So when you guys have made your titles, how did you get to whether it was searchable or not? And Peter, I'm going to save you for last, and I'm going to actually go backwards this time. So Bruce, I know that you were really, and still are, very organized with your channel. So when you're looking for a title, what is your method?
Well, I think, first of all, I think this is a great topic, because this plays exactly to the persistent struggle that I have with YouTube, and that is to just try to get out of my own way. In the beginning, I think that I was making videos that were very oriented to life experiences that I had been through with my own kids, and then tried to mold and model that to show the context of a video topic that I could discuss. I think I've said this before on some of these streams. The problem was that nobody wants to hear my personal story in the very beginning of a video. So if I title a video, 3 ways to, improve the communication with your children, they don't want to hear about a personal story about me. The very first thing that they need to know is, what is this video about, and how am I going to, solve the problem of the title? And then I can get directly into the meat and potatoes of the video, and then maybe save the very end of it for my personal story. So that's an instance where I just needed to get completely out of my way. Now with the title, I think that I was in that same mindset. My titles were very individual oriented, and to Peter's point, not very searchable, because when somebody's getting on YouTube, they're not looking for Bruce's way that he solved the issue with communication in his house. People are searching for, how do I talk to my older kids, or how do I speak to my autistic son? Something very searchable, very SEO driven. And my titles lacked a lot of that. So in 2 videos that I had recently, I saw the benefit of why kids go to one parent and not the other. It was one of my highest viewed videos, and it took off in search, something that none of my videos have ever done in the past. And that was because parents were looking exactly for reasons why kids go to one parent, not the other. And so I think the title had everything to do with why that video got put in front of so many more people than my previous videos did. So I hope that answers your question. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I think this is a great topic, and I wished I'd spoken to Peter about my titles a long time ago.
We're going to call you the title guru, Peter. So Kyle, up until this point, how have you kind of come up with your titles, or what thought did you give your titles?
Well, I know Peter was probably thinking mine were terrible too. But yeah, again, I really appreciate this subject and everything. I think it's really good. I'd like use AI. I would ask like the YouTube AI or Chat GPT, kind of stuff like that. Sometimes I would pick something that I thought was funny or, or clever or whatever. But a lot of times I would just pick what AI said, and I don't know that because I had some videos take off like a little. Well, for us, take off, right? Get over like 100 views, I think would probably for us would be taking off right now. But that's kind of what I did. I would just use different types of AIs and stuff. But now I just really appreciate, like, I'm already thinking of what my title is going to be for my next one, just to try to, put more searchable, or more, maybe a better description of what it's about. So, but yeah, nothing really flashy with me. I would just like use AI or just think of something. Yeah.
Perfect. And then Peter.
I watched a video about 2 months ago, and the video was called something like the Leaf Strategy or the Leaf Method, and it basically explained that if you want to make videos that people want to watch, you need to have titles that people are actually typing into YouTube. So when I'm making videos about, say, mental health, and I'm thinking like a good video title might be how to avoid burnout. That could be a good title, but you have to ask, are people actually typing into YouTube how to avoid burnout? They might be, but they could also be typing into YouTube, what does burnout feel like? How do I know if I have burnout? Things like that. So it's about getting like really precise with your titles, and ideally making the titles. What I'm trying to do is either make the titles a question, because 9 times out of 10 people are typing questions into YouTube. And if I'm not doing that, if I'm doing, say, my video editing videos, then I am using all of the video editing keywords that people are actually looking for in YouTube. So like people are searching for CapCut tutorials. So I use that as a, ideally as well, try to use multiple keywords in the same title. So my best performing video, my channel average for my videos was around 32 views per video as an average. And then I changed things around. I started using Claude to help me with some of my titles. And the very next video that I did is now at 368 views. And that was my cinematic CapCut intro tutorial, step-by-step tutorial. So that for me ticked all the boxes because it had the word CapCut in it, which people are searching for. It had cinematic intro, which people have been searching for, and it also had step-by-step guide. So I was winning on that one on 3 different search terms. So that's how I was able to get that video to get more impressions.
So I, with titles, thought I was doing a good job. When I got started, I thought that I was actually picking a title that maybe was searchable or a title that made sense, kind of like what Devin from MB Rider 1 was saying, like he would put in the whole transcript and then have the title kind of come from the transcript. And it wasn't until I talked with Peter till he pointed out, like, yeah, my title made sense, but it really wasn't searchable. And Peter introduced me to vidIQ. Now, did Bruce or Kyle, do either of you use vidIQ?
I didn't until I saw the two of your last live stream where you connected vidIQ to Claude.
Right.
And so I've been putting it off, and I knew the value in it, but I did sign up for it, and I'm using it now.
Awesome. Yeah. And I think for me, I signed up for the free version. So there's so many subscriptions that we need to be careful as small creators, because we're going to spend so much money buying shovels to dig for gold, right? And vidIQ has been out there for a while, and it wasn't until working with Peter on, go check out our live. It's pretty phenomenal, and you can use it, Claude, with the free. You can use free Claude and free vidIQ to kind of pull through your data. And it's been really eye-opening for me on how I was really missing the mark, because vidIQ can do things that Claude can't, but Claude with vidIQ is just incredibly powerful. I would say in the last 10 days, that's the number one thing that's changed for my channel, is to really lean into that tool. And I owe that 100% to Peter, who I think he said learned it, I don't know, from Jen or Kelly or Sally. I don't know who you said you learned that from. Do you remember, Peter?
I think it was, I learned something from Laurie.
From Laurie? Soul Circle?
Yes, it was Laurie who commented on one of my videos that she uses Claude. And I, at that point, was just using ChatGPT. So I started using Claude and realized how much better Claude is than ChatGPT.
Okay.
Right. And so again, super, super powerful. So if any of our subscribers, any of our friends out there, if you haven't already paired the two, you need to, and go to Peter. That is his, he is so great with helping you get through some of the technical stuff if you need help with that. And, but here's the thing I wanted to share. So our whole topic tonight, does it really work? And I'm going to say yes and no. And the reason I'm going to say yes and no is I really started leaning into asking it every time, like, okay, give me a searchable title. I give it some thoughts that I'm having, and I'll say, give me a searchable title, and it'll give me one. And it sounds great. And then I make a video, and guess what? No search, I didn't get the results that you got, Bruce, with that one Strike It Rich Lightning one that I had. I had a similar one, right? So I'm not getting the results I wanted. So guess what? I asked it again, and I said, why is this happening? And it turned around and it analyzed my whole channel, and it said that my results are coming 100% from my community, and that it doesn't matter how searchable I make my titles, that YouTube right now is not really promoting my material that way. But it showed me like where I was growing and where my growth was. and it told me to make more shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did that, and I grew like quite a few subscribers. So I'm going to say that, believe it or not, I think as small creators, we try to focus on like that one thing that's going to fix it, right? And titles has been on my mind for the past 10 days since speaking with Peter. But Peter, and I'm not trying to call you out on this, like you've already known this and you're doing it, and you're doing it every day. And I think you're doing a fabulous job, and yet you're not exploding or getting tons of search traffic, right?
Yes.
And I think that's the raw truth I want to talk about is, does it work? Yes, but it's not going. I'm finding as a small creator, there's no silver bullet. Does that make sense? I mean, from you guys' experience.
The title can play a big role, but the success of a video is not primarily based on the title or even the title and the thumbnail combination, although that does help. What plays a role in whether a video is considered successful in the eyes of the algorithm is the engagement on that video. So if you've got say 20 comments on a video, that is telling the algorithm that people are either interested in the topic of the video or they are interested in discussing, things. And the more engagement that you're getting in your comments, that also plays quite a big part, which is why you get like people like Ali G's channel. Her comments are always like on fire. Sally's channel, her comments are always on fire. So you can have whatever titles you want at the end of the day. It's all about finding what works best for you and what is true to you. Like if you just want to make your titles and come up with your own names for your titles, that is perfectly fine. If your video is amazing and you're getting really good engagement in the comments, that will help YouTube say, we need to push this video. People are talking about this.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm managing the chat.
I did notice in the chat there was something that I think it was Ali mentioned. Might have been Ali. It was early on in the. Sorry, no, it was Kelly who mentioned it. When Bruce was talking about his videos, Kelly mentioned this comment in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Hook, do you ever have trouble communicating with your children? I know I do. And I thought that was a really good, hook for a video. And it's
right.
So I think there's all sorts of different things that we could be trying, and we have to look at what other creators are doing, what is working for them, and see if we can learn from those other creators, people who we look up to, people who we respect, because we can learn something from everybody.
Right. And that's what I think that's like the most interesting part. The more that, we get involved with our communities and with each other is, Kelly came right in, Bruce, and could immediately just spitball like a really great title, right? Because sometimes we get so deep into the grind and we're thinking about the content and the title and the thumbnail that it's hard to just take that step back. Whereas she can come in and say, oh, this is a really great topic, and this is maybe how I think about it. And just being ready to talk with people and ask people like their ideas. But I'm still circling back around to, I think the more that I get involved with my own journey and trying to figure out things, the more I realize the best thing I've done is thrown out almost all the advice and just set out each day to have fun and set out each day to improve my title. Yes, we've got cheese in the house. Cheese wizard, aged cheddar. You know, you're so much fun. But I mean, for me, fun is learning something new, but with my goals in mind. And that's why I asked you guys all about goals in the beginning, because I mean, I'm sure there are people out there, and some of them are probably in the chat, where they're just kind of like, yeah, I'm just having fun and I don't really care where it goes. And that's awesome if that's you, but I care where it goes. So I'm kind of on this. Do you care?
No, can I say something quick? I just want to say, like, your goal, like, goal orient. Like, I know I was kind of him and Hannah about the goals, but like, goals are super. I'm like a super goal oriented person, right? Like, that really helps me. I'm super goal oriented. Like, I have a lot of goals. My main one. Do you mind if I answer it? Because I know what it is. It's to spread. I want to spread the cheese. I want to spread the cheese, right, to as many people as possible. I want to spread the love, spread the cheese. That's my main goal. Obviously, I want to grow my channel. I want to spread the cheese to as many people as possible. I don't really have a number on it. Obviously that 1,000, is there. That's kind of like the benchmark. That's, I guess what I have my mind right now. But to get there. But anyway, just to ask that, and I just want to ask like Peter a question too, because like I'm so thankful. Like I have some regular viewers. So you guys are super awesome, super cheesy. Thank you. Like I get engagement, but it doesn't always get to be pushed. So is that something where it just needs to see consistent engagement? And then, because I don't know, have you guys had videos that you'll get all kinds of comments, and then it's just like,
I know for mine, and I'm happy to pull up my stats and show it. And that's why, again, I wanted to talk about titles, because even doubling down on my titles, YouTube is not giving me more reach. Like there's not more impressions. I can tell you my click-through rates are higher and my retentions are better. So I would tell you like I'm improving, but at the same time, it's not like this magic silver bullet of like, oh, okay, I've improved my titles and you get that reward. The reward isn't there, right? And that's why I kind of called out on Peter, because, and it was more to prove a point. Like he gets it. He's gotten it for a lot longer than the three of us. And yet YouTube isn't like giving him the love that I think he deserves for the knowledge that he has, if that makes sense. Right.
And so I think
Peter. Right, he's amazing.
He helped me a lot. He helped my last video. Like he helped me so much on my last video. Like I basically copied you, Peter. Thank you. But anyway, sorry, but you're awesome, Peter.
Oh, you're very welcome.
You're awesome too, Bruce. Renee, you're okay. You're all right. I'm kidding.
No, it's all good. It's all good. And so, but yeah, that's why I wanted to have the conversation, because I was watching Scott in Winning the Week, and he was talking about patience, and even he was getting frustrated because I think we don't talk about this enough sometimes as creators, the frustration that happens because there's a lot of effort and time and energy that does go into YouTube. And it's not really a 1-for-1. It's not like, oh, they improved, so here's your A. It's like they still keep you at a D, even if your material has improved. So see, I just want to read that. We smart goals. Yeah, smart goals. I know. I'm sorry if I come off intense to anyone. I'm intense. I'll admit it. But I get places because I'm so intense.
You're the leader of the murder. You gotta control your murder. You
guys. Can I gotta share this. I gotta put a plug. Pattern, who's not on here tonight.
Yes.
Did you see the song she made for me?
Renee's got her own theme song. It's amazing.
My gosh,
everyone should check it out. It is so good.
You just have to go listen to it and leave her a like, because it's awesome. And I'm sure she'll take requests, because that's, who wouldn't love that in her whatever, her sphere. That's her thing. So yeah, she made me it came out this morning and I love it. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to use it in a fun way. So anyway,
we asked everybody on the panel what our short, long-term goals were. Do we have any listeners in the chat who have some goals with their channels? Maybe you guys can write them in the chat and
let us know what your goals are, guys. Because we're here to help each other with our goals. Oh, thanks for putting Echo. Yeah, this is Echo. Oops. There it is. So while we're waiting for anyone who's out there who wants to type in some goals, that's Echo's handle. Kyle, you got this. Go all cheddar on us.
Click. It's so good. Everyone has to check it out. It is. You got your own theme song, Renee. Yeah.
Well, I already had one from my husband, the Rise Up Renee one. But this one is this one's like all the lore and the fantasy stuff that I love. So, all right. So we've got a goal here. I'm going to read it. My goal is to rise by lifting others up, by having them on my show and tell, and people learning about them and seeing and learning about their channels, so they can get growing and growing. Now, you guys, so you guys know I was doing a lot of you first flights, and Sally D, after watching your show and tell, it's like, I don't even know if I can do my first flights anymore, because I had a similar idea, but you do it so well that I was like, oh, I can't do mine. So I think that sometimes happens with us as creators as well. But yes, Sally D, she's totally living her goal. So you guys got to check out her show and tells. I think she had one that aired today with Ali G. And thanks, Sally. I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do mine this week because I was like, oh, mine are so bad. But I think this is the point. We only get better by doing. We only get better by trying, and it's okay. It's okay to mess up. It's okay to make a video and lose 3 subscribers. Been there, done that. So
I lost 2. I lost 2 with my last one. My best video, I lost 2.
Right. And
I don't think it was because of that video, though. But.
No, I've noticed, honestly, it's hard with the subscriber count that I'm finding. I don't know that I believe it anymore, because
exactly.
A bunch will jump in and then a bunch will disappear. And so I think I'm starting to attract bots that, I don't know, that's what I think.
That's when you know you've made it, when you're attracting bots.
Yeah, have I made it then?
I would love to have bots.
So, okay, so I'm not seeing too many other goals. Man, people, goals. Bring out the intense Renee. But so does anyone else have anything they want to share specifically about titles? Do you think they work? What have you tried, or anything along, because that was our topic before we, just go into whatever.
I tried that one that you did, Renee. I'm sorry. I did that one that you did, Renee. I went to MomoCon and this happened, and I got 170 views. So I don't know, did that help? Or was it the fact that I went to MomoCon? As you know, so it's hard to tell what helps, right? Maybe it's everything, but anyway, sorry, Peter. I know we were both going at the same time, so the floor is yours.
Fine. I think it's all networking as well, and just being present on other channels and interacting with other channels. But Renee asked for a goal, so here is a goal.
My goal is just to create some bonds between myself and some others, and to also help one blind grandpa find his people. Subscribers count is not as important for me as building the solid base. That ... Hey, nice cliffhanger. I'm just going to remove, I want to just unhighlight that so we don't lose Kyle's beautiful cheese face. But no, that's a great goal. And I hope nobody judges me for being like super intense. But I want a plaque, people. And I'll take whoever wants to come with me for the ride.
So we've got Kelly's goal is to help people make friends. And at the end of the day, that's what we all want to do, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, I think that's all our goals, right? Encourage people, if we make money, great, but obviously we all want to grow.
Copying titles of large faceless art channels did not work for my videos. Most of those channels are in China and India, so they have a different subscriber base. They don't have community. Yeah, I would agree. So the community,
right?
As I get more involved with the community, I just want to unhighlight that so we see Kyle's face. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun to put a name with a face, and I like to keep track of where people are from, and I have this map, and I plan to, I don't know, I'm thinking I won't be able to write everybody on there, so I kind of got stuck with that idea, but I have it all in my notebook. And then Sally, she gets everybody's birthdays, so I'm kind of wondering what I'm going to get on my birthday, Sally. But so yeah, I would say that what I have found is, for me, the community just helps me distract from the grind of all the work for a video that we make, or the overthinking or worrying about the titles. But I still have to, for me, I still have to filter some of that in, because I don't want to just, I guess, be sloppy or not continue to improve. Because if I wasn't continuing to try to improve, then I wouldn't be doing like StreamYard now instead of Zoom, which is much more, I mean, Kyle and you guys have all been in my Zoom room. And so now we're doing it out of StreamYard. And wouldn't you agree it's a lot more user-friendly and interactive with the audience? And it's just a better tool. Yeah,
once the noobs had to figure out how to figure it out, but
you got it, and it wasn't too hard.
Eventually, it took like 5 minutes.
Renee, you were speaking about your map, and Sally has a world map and a United States map.
Yeah, and I know. I need a world map.
I actually think Sally's making it her mission to get everybody in the community all together in one place at the same time.
Like how?
I don't know. She'll think of a way.
She'll think of a way. Well, I asked her because she did like a little commercial for her show and tell with Ali G. And I was like wicked jealous because it looked like they were hanging out together. And she told me it was AI. But it totally fooled me. So,
see, like I was saying, look at that. Planning a reunion.
Oh, sorry, I trumped you. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Put it
That's
back.
Fine. Planning a reunion, but we can't figure out where to do it.
I think everyone does it. All right, so in real estate, everything always ends up in Vegas because it's super cheap. As long as you're not gambling and drinking, it's actually very cheap, and you got huge venues, so something to think about. And this is from somebody who doesn't smoke or drink or gamble. So I still think Vegas is a lot of fun.
Right.
Welcome to Vegas.
All right.
But it took me going there a few times I was like, why is everything always in Vegas? And then I realized, oh, it's because it's a really cheap venue, as it were, although airline might not be that great. Well, we have 1 year to save up. All right, guys, goal. Everyone start saving up for Sally D super awesome mega creator powwow. Or if you have a better name, I don't know. Hey, Allison's in the chat. And Peter.
Allison's amazing.
Allison is amazing. Allison, I still owe you that box of stuff. And I keep thinking, oh, I got to go through it and box it for you. I got to put it on my priority list. So let's see. We have like 9 more minutes, guys. So I think we've talked about titles. We've talked about what we've learned. Bruce, Kyle, do you guys have any questions like on things you're working on? I know Kyle, you reached out to me and asked me like what I was doing.
Hey, guys, see, I saw something. You had a post that got like 355 likes.
It did?
Did that have something to do with it? Yeah, I don't know.
What post was that? I don't even know.
The one with your if you look, the one with your messy room. Sorry.
Was it the post? No, it's okay. Say messy room. Was it a post or was it the video?
That had a lot of likes, so I was trying to look at like. I mean,
yeah. So I was.
That's awesome that you're growing. You deserve it.
I just had a lot of fun with my daughter coming home from college, and like, well, you saw the pictures. If for anybody who didn't, like, it went from this nice, clean hallway to like total chaos and disaster in less than like 3 hours. And then the cat was kind of like in the middle of it all, and it kind of like playing Where's Waldo. So it was just a funny little moment that I was like, oh, this is too fun. I couldn't pass that up.
Yeah, but your last post has 412 likes. Are you getting subscribers off of that?
Off of the post? No. So here's the crazy thing. I know everyone's gonna like think I'm crazy. I put it in almost every video I put out now. It's 1 year, year and a half now. Like I said, type A Renee, like I said, I'm intense. When I started manifesting a year and a half ago, first for the Castle House, I sat down, I studied everything I could possibly study, and then I asked ChatGPT to make me a manual to follow. And I said, I want you to take all the content from like these top gurus that I think are amazing and tell me how to manifest. And so it gave me, it's like 100 pages long. It's free. I don't ask for your email or anything. And it's in there. It's in every video I put out. And so I really just started applying those same techniques, the same steps to my channel. And that I find has been making all the difference for me. And it's not been titles. It's not been any of the other stuff. It's been following that path and kind of combining it with my creator journey. So if it worked, my feeling is if it worked to manifest my castle house, then it's absolutely going to work to get me a plaque. There's just no, and I'm of the mindset now, there's no doubt. And you have to let go of the how and the why and the when and the where, and just know that it's going to happen. So
can I ask a dumb question?
No, it's not. No question.
What exactly is manifesting?
So if I had to describe it, for me, it's like heavily intensive, like visualization, because it's proven science. And I did this back when I was a soccer player. My coach would have us visualize before our games. He'd have us visualize winning the game. For me, I did corner kicks. So I would visualize having really good corner kicks, and it always worked. We'd go into the game and I'd have like amazing corner kicks. And so the thing is, it's been around for a long time, the science that our body doesn't know the difference between like reality. That's why like anyone who saw my panic attack, my fake stroke, like my body literally, I was slurring speech. My blood pressure went 250 over 125. It was like totally insane. And I went in the hospital and they're like, you're incredibly healthy. Like there's literally nothing wrong with you. And this is anxiety, right? And people who've had anxiety attacks that are like heart attacks, and it's because our mind is so powerful that our mind can literally tell our body that it's having a stroke or that it's having a heart attack. Or I think there's been instances where like women have tricked themselves into being pregnant with all the symptoms, but really no fetus, that kind of stuff. Wow. And so it's that kind of intense, like just really thinking about it, like really visualizing it. So I don't know. That's my best way to describe it.
It's like mental techniques and stuff.
Yeah, it really is all mental. Like it's all.
Thank you.
It's all about like you see yourself doing something. It's like somebody said, you see it, you believe it, and then you receive it. So you have to be able to like say to yourself, I am going to get to this point in my life. I can see myself doing this. And then it's just repeating it over and over in your head until it comes automatically. Like you don't know how, but you know that at some point you are going to get to that place, and you are you don't know exactly how you're going to get there, but you know you're going to get to that place because you've manifested it in your head.
And then your mind creates your reality. So Sally D is telling us to read the chats. I know, Sally D. I guess my lives are slightly different because we pick a topic and we keep talking. And so we'll try to be better about reading the chats. So we've got Catherine in the chat now. And I know we have Devin in the chat and Miss M. And so Miss M knows all about anxiety. I like to think my recent anxiety attack was honestly to give me understanding and compassion for, anyone who suffers with that. But, anxiety. So Sally D. Go ahead.
Well said, Sally. Well said.
Yeah. Right. And so, but here's the thing, anxiety is a product of the mind. And so just like medical science knows that it's a real thing and that anxiety affects people and it manifests as actual symptoms and so it goes both ways. You can take whatever you're doing and be like, okay, this isn't the reality I want, so I'm gonna manifest. But it's not like overnight. And it's like, I find for me, it's like small actionable steps every day. And so that's what I find is working for me. I have 4 things I have to do every day. Feed the crows. Like number 1 is feed the crows. 2 is say hi to 3 people, just 3 people from the crow's nest. Anybody who's recently said hi, or it doesn't matter. Sometimes I think about somebody I haven't seen in a while and just go find them to say hi. And then I say 3 people I have never talked to before. And a lot of them don't subscribe to me, but I just go find somebody and just watch a video and leave a kind remark, and that's it. And then I work out. So those are the 4 things I do. And I say, if I do those things, then I've won the day. So it's kind of like Scott's winning the week kind of idea. He has a lot of the similar topics that I talk about, or not, I don't even talk about, but that I practice. And so I do those 4 things and that's it. Yep. Even if I got nothing else done, then I feel like I won the day. And then I add more to it. I make a video or try something new.
Good job.
There's a lot of people, I think more people than we realize, suffer with anxiety and depression. And it is especially high in content creators because they feel like they feel obligated to make, like, to keep up with the videos, to keep, like, if they post once a week and they're like going through some hard times or they're not feeling great, some of them times they feel obligated to, like, I've got to get this video done, and that can start leading to depression. If your channel's not performing well, that can lead to depression. And there's no like specialist counseling for content creators who are dealing with burnout, depression, anxiety, and there needs to be something like that in place.
Yeah. I mean, yesterday, guys, totally not lying. Yesterday, so I went to bed the night before and I was like at, I think, 230 subscribers. And then I woke up and it was 223. And the reason I know my stats is because I make a video every morning, and I literally video log everything, and I don't do a lot all the time with all my footage, but I get on every morning and I'll say, hey, today's day so-and-so, and this is what I'm doing. So yesterday's entry was literally like, I don't feel it today. I don't know why I lost 7 people. And I was kind of like, I don't feel like making anything because it's a lot of work. You know, I was kind of having a little pity party. And so I literally didn't do anything. I did my musts. I fed the crows. I talked to people. I jumped onto Sally D's live. And then I went and found 3 new people I've never talked to and said, okay, that's all I'm doing. And then I sat down and did a puzzle like the rest of the day. I did nothing else. And then at night, I did my manifesting, like my meditating and visualization. And I woke up and I had 40 subscribers, new ones. And so that's kind of like, but if you asked me yesterday, I was like really bumming. I was like, I don't really feel like making anything today. And I had told Sally I would email her, and I never even sent the email. It was like one of those pity party days. And I think we all have those. And people don't see that, right? They don't see like, the crying.
Sally said she needs to talk to you.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait. She was like, we've been trying to connect, but I have such a hard time taking time off away from my community. I know. I think I find the same thing. Like, I went to the hospital and they're laughing. I got the side eyes from the doctors, like, oh, she's one of those and stuff. But I was like, man, I took all the film and I didn't make my videos out of it yet. But I think really it was YouTube that put me in there. So first I was thinking, wow, YouTube found that I had a stroke because I was editing video and I saw myself slurring speech. And then they're telling me, oh, it's all in your head. So I'm like, okay, great. And then I realized, oh, YouTube gave me this. It was like my body was saying, Renee, you're way too intense. Slow down. Like, you need to like slow way down, take it down from like 100 to 5. And so that's kind of like what I walked away with for me, because YouTube can be all consuming, right, guys? I mean,
oh yeah,
it's addicting. It's addicting.
Be quiet, Bruce. Not just addicting, Bruce, how much time would you say you put into your YouTube channel?
A week.
Yeah, a week or a day, like anything. Like, I know you're super organized.
Yeah, a little too organized. At least an hour a day.
Right, and that is that on top of like other stuff, or you don't work anymore, right? You're like me.
Yeah, no, I don't work full time. I work part time, but
Yeah.
that schedule allows me to be able to, do calls like this. And I think forums like this are a great way to, share what frustrations you have with other creators who are in the same boat and, looking for a shoulder to lean on when, they're having trouble working through, why things aren't working or they're not moving at the speed that we want them to. We put so much effort into making videos that, you pour your heart and soul into trying to create a title and, finding the words that are going to land with a viewer and editing it and then putting it out there to not have anybody watch it. Man, that is a kick in the teeth,
Right.
And I think that's the feeling that a lot of new YouTube creators have struggles with, because beyond your either subscribers or your subscriber base and stuff like that, or your family, who do you really have to talk to about your frustrations with this and your motivation to try to keep going? So somewhere in there, you have to pull deep within yourself to find the inner motivation to just keep going when you're not seeing the metrics agreeing with your effort level. Because all I know is that quitting is just not an option.
Right. I'm the same way. Quitting's not an option.
Kyle,
how much time do you, oh, sorry, Peter. I was just going to ask Kyle how much time he spends. Would you say?
Probably too much. I am a little bit of an addict. Like I gotta stop like checking my videos and stuff, but I'm on there like throughout the day. I don't even know how much, probably 2 or 3 hours a day, but like just shooting videos and stuff, not that much, but like checking the comments. I like to keep up with my comments and stuff, but probably
yeah. So I have the same problem. You can get lost. Like I could totally get lost in the community. And I guess that's why I keep bringing it back to goals, because if I'm not careful, then I'll just be like, oh my gosh, LEG is amazing. Oh my gosh, Devin's in Newfoundland and this is so amazing. And oh my gosh, Kyle went to the game and look at everybody talking to him. And oh my gosh, Sally D's show and tell is amazing. Right? Like, and I just like, I could spend like literally all day on everyone else's channel. And so that's why I was like, oh, I've got to stay focused. Oh, you guys, Dance with Alicia. Peter, let me just highlight her real quick. You guys check her channel out. She's awesome. She's, oh my gosh. I that's it. That's all I have to say. Just check her channel out. All right, Peter, go.
I was just going to say that our channel names are right there on the screen. So if anybody wanted, if Alicia wanted to go and check them out, they are there on the screen. And what we could probably do as well is in the after the stream has finished, in the description for the streams on each of our channels, we could put each other's channel names in the description, so it's easy for people to go and follow them if they would like to.
And and the other thing I've learned is like get to know each other in the chat and say hi to each other, and then actually go and check the channels out. And you don't have to subscribe to everyone's channel, but even to watch a video and say hello. And if it's something that interests you, comment and say why and that sort of thing. But I know for myself, I watch everything all the way through. And you guys, if it's a really long video, there's no shame in putting it on like fast speed. So most of the time I'm listening to the long videos when I'm doing dishes or something like that, because it's like multitasking. But if I feel like I don't have time for whatever reason, I can just speed it up. But at least it watches the whole video. So it gives, and you can hear everything fine. It's just faster. So that is, don't be afraid to do things like that. So where you can support each other, watch it all the way through to help the algorithm. And there's so many people.
I always watch them all the way through. I don't think you're doing anybody any justice by clicking on a video, like a 10-minute video, and then you watch 2 minutes and then bounce because you got enough information to just make a comment. because I think that you're really just giving poor signals to YouTube when the algorithm says you've shown this video to one of your subscribers and they only watch 20% of it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And like I have a habit of commenting almost immediately because I'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so great. And then I'm still watching. So you might get like 3 or 4 comments from me.
I've done that.
Because I'll be like, oh wait, that's really good too. Oh,
I did that with your last one. Your last one, Renee, and then you rocker girl at the end. I was like, wow, that's awesome. I had to comment on that.
Totally a nod for Peter and Jen and Scott because we were talking about that song.
That's awesome.
But so Devin took this awesome trip to Newfoundland. I don't know if that's how you say it, Newfoundland or Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Thank you. And he got to go on one of those boats. We drive onto it, and I was getting claustrophobic just watching him park his car. So it's actually very cool. Some great editing. So, and he said he subbed to everyone. So yeah, get to know each other, make some friends, and stay on course. So we're kind of over time, guys, and I like to be mindful of everyone's time, and Peter's up super late. So just any closing remarks. We'll go Bruce, then Kyle, then Peter, and we'll close it up.
No, this was great. I loved seeing and responding to the comments from anybody who's in the chat right now. Been trying to pay attention to them while we're doing the video. So that's been really nice. And also the fact that, I have access to a couple people that I haven't seen. So, having a chance to respond to them and have them ask questions and things like that. Listen, I think this format is really great. Like I said, we have an opportunity to bounce, ideas off of each other and, come up with a topic that we want to kind of center the entire discussion around. And I think, it's okay after you get through that to see what everybody's thoughts are in the chat and just kind of like spawn off from there, as long as you've given enough time to the individual topic. But I know this is probably the first time Peter, this is the first time I've been on a chat with you, hasn't it?
No, I think it's the second time.
This is the second time because we missed each other the first 1 or 2 times. Actually.
Yeah.
Well, it was great seeing you again.
Absolutely. I think what I'll do is I might have to look at getting Bruce as a guest on my Monday night live streams.
That'd be great.
And we can just have because it's very rare that I have other guys on my channel talking about things that guys go through. And there's I've noticed on YouTube there's so many channels that are helping women over 40 do this, helping women over 50 do this. I haven't seen any channels that are helping guys do this or helping guys do that. So I think it's important and it's vital when men can connect together and have each other to talk to about things they might be going through.
I think that is important because I think as men, especially as we get older, we carry a lot of things in silence, and we do a lot of that.
Absolutely.
Our friends disappear slowly over time, and they aren't replaced.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I would love to join you.
We'll definitely make it happen.
Kyle,
what have you got for us?
Hey, so everyone should really check out that Echoes of the Pattern Board in that song. Again, I want to tell everyone who really should check that out. It is super awesome. I think I wish I could relink it, but I gotta get going here. So, but just thank everybody for watching. We had some really good, I think we're getting more people in here. So hey, appreciate you. And if you're a small creator or beginning creator, just keep going, keep learning, keep growing. And it's like we're talking about burnout. Like, it's not a race. Like, you can break, you can give yourself a little rest, and it has to be sustainable. So I'm just appreciate everyone. Everyone should subscribe to Bruce. His channel is really good. Peter is really good. And then I think most people are to Renee too, but these are awesome.
I've got Renee there, and I've got Bruce down there.
I got it different. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, but
that was great.
All right, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and Peter, parting words. A wise one.
Parting words are: don't focus so much on where you are. Focus on where you are heading, and focus on the journey, and just enjoy the journey, because what's the point in taking a journey if you're not going to enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yep. Better words. Oh yeah, I'll hide that. Sorry, Kyle. I just thought that was funny. Brady Bunch. All right. So I'm going to end it. Thank you guys for showing up in the chat. Hopefully it was a good conversation for everyone. And we'll look forward to Bruce and Peter pairing up and joining in on that live. Remember to check out Sally D in the morning. And I'll have to I think Peter has a full schedule of all these lives out there. So, but if you see it live, jump on it. That's my advice. And, have a great evening, guys, and we'll be seeing each other a lot.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Stay cheesy. Be safe. All right. Thanks, Renee. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Bruce.
You too, man.